Hey guys, Mikas here for your live electronic music tutorial. Of course, presented by WeMakeDanceMusic.com or WMDM.io if you like some shortcuts. The largest marketplace for music production online. We have a lot of stuff for producers who want to either inspire or get inspired, can upload or download stuff. Of course, it's a marketplace. It's like the Amazon of music production. You have to check it out. We have over 6,000 templates, a lot of sound, a lot of exclusive vocal remakes, name it, we have it. Really good stuff to check, WeMakeDanceMusic.com But today, guys, I'm gonna make you what I like to call progressive, what you might call progressive trance. It's my style, 132 BPM. I'm gonna use silent one exceptionally because this is the synth that I use the most to make this type of music for the past really 15 years. So basically, guys, 130 BPM, kind of open session where I jam, where I make music. That is really what I love to do the most, what I've been doing for, since I started like 15, 16 years ago, making this type of progressive. Before that, I was making a bit more experimental techno. When I really found my spot, I really stick with it, and I still make that today. I do make all other genres in those episodes, guys, and of course, every single episode comes with a Logic Pro X template, Ableton template, FL Studio template, and a sample pack that you can get in the link below for only $10. So guys, you watch the session, you get the tutorial, you get to understand how it's made, how it's composed and stuff. If you like to do a remix, if you like to learn, you like to use samples from what I am doing, you can just click on the link below and get it from my site, WeMakeDanceMusic.com. So guys, I did a bit of a drum beat because I thought I'm gonna move forward a bit faster and I'm gonna get more into the thick of the track. So big room kit, I think it's appropriate for something like that, more of a banger. Then of course I'm gonna go into the silent bag. I'm gonna pick up my favorite here. It's gonna be a Factory definitive collection here. There's all basic kind of sound of silent, some of the best, but somehow this is all you need really. It's like, I understand that maybe you guys gonna go buy the latest one because you have that bass and it's just tuned and it sounds just off the bit, you just need nothing. Personally, I like to take the sound that I have, tweak it, mix it, engineer it, and sound design it. It's just a starting point to what I want, which works better than having the ready sound that sounds like just everybody else. So. Did I set some coffee? Yes. Okay, let's check if we have some basses and check if we can make something with it. I don't think I will go for something like that. I think I'm a bit low too. Not quite. Not enough energy for what I'm looking for today. So I'm trying to go, I wouldn't say off, but almost. So we're going to quantize it so it will, yeah, I have it right here at bar 1. Split this here, come here. So that's what I am looking for here. Gonna make one bar. Take this simple one key to start, nothing extraordinary, but we have to start the track somewhere. I think this bass is kind of cool. I'm sure if I open the filter I get a bit more chunks, but again, it's just a starting point. If you want to start music and be effective, you don't want to go and just search for that wonderful preset like I said earlier. You want to start with something, and then of course that's also cool. There's a bit too much kind of up tune. I like the delay on this one. I'm gonna keep it. I usually copy and then move on and see if I don't feel like I find anything better. Big move. I mean, cool. Not for that track though. Nice too. Same kind of feel. This is a classic, really. Tempting. This is a bit too much delay. I'll go back to that rush kind of and try to tweak it a little bit. Try to put it in the mix. Drop some sidechain on it. Here, instrument, kick here. Put a bit more ratio here to really compress it. 4:1 is good. So what I'll do, because I'm not sure between this one and the other one, so I replicated it so I can go back into my first synth here, drop all the MIDI of this here actually, take it again, put it back here, then go with that synth and do paste. So I have the original one, which is here. This was the original idea, which is, I mean, definitely great. So sometimes both will work. I don't think so because the tones are no. But I think this is more like kind of a trancey kind of vibe. If we, oh, I guess I got the wrong silent here. Yeah, I do like the delay of this. It's really cool. Then I'm gonna go right away into a pad. Knowing myself, I'm gonna drop here a little reverb, actually a big reverb. Silver reverb here. Pick up my preset here, put it 100%. Gonna go into silent one again. I'm gonna go and explore into pads, which is a few pages down, I believe. Some pads here. Now I want some pads, some hits. Not 100% certain just yet, but I know that I need to input something else a bit higher in the registry. This is okay, but it's not, I mean, maybe filtered. Classic that I overuse. I like the ambience of this, so I'm gonna go with this just to start. To do 2 small chords. Try to start to create movement in the track. Start with little pads, some bass. And like I said earlier, guys, first input, at least for me, and I mean, you're listening to a guy who's been making thousands of tracks over 20 years, so I kind of developed the process, and lately in the past 5 years I've been focusing on making music and really outputting as much as I can for sitewithmigasmusic.com so you guys can learn. And I don't know, I developed this process and it works. So now I have something to play with, and then I can do some sound design, then I can select a pad that will work. I think this one was very good, so I'm not sure I will. No, I don't want to go in those type of territory. It's just background kind of thing. That worked. Gonna cut the lows. So you can see there's quite a bit of material here under 100K. So the effect if I cut the lows is not necessarily, yes, I clean the bottom end, but I leave some space in that channel for the other frequencies too. it's like correlating. If you have less of something, you're gonna be able to have a little bit more of something else. No, I could see it would be nice to have some nice kind of stabs. I'll continue replicating my silent because I have already some sidechain on it. It's good. You take the same. I have sidechain. I have reverb already in there. It's better to go on with this type of idea. Gonna go here. Gonna go probably plucks, which I will turn more like into. Definitely here. Bit too much reverb here, guys. It's a bit too thin. I think I will actually go into some kind of a lead. Yeah, exactly there. This one is... Big saws. That's what I had in mind. A bit brassy. I'm tempted to go full on prog and continue in that direction, guys. Not the best keys in there. It's a bit rough to play on a small keyboards like that, but uh-oh, I think I have some a bit of off keys here. Logically, I should be able to take those and replicate it and put it where the other one was, which was about here. No, not here. Oh no, oh no. Okay, better. I am not quite great at chords, so I'm just doing my best here to try to make something that is coherent, something that is hopefully harmonically correct. Not that I care really. No. Like this for a minute, so I am definitely much stronger into composing leads than creating chords, so I think I will do that. I think there's something missing before the lead, but I think I'm gonna take the pattern of the bass here. Try and to enrich it by doubling the bass pattern with the synth here, which definitely creates much more depth. Ooh. I like the depth of this. Listen to that. That's nice, but with this, ooh. Now I think I have something I could play a lead over. I think I'll start at the end here and then go backward. For me, this is classic. This is how I used to do music such a long time ago. I think I advanced a little bit, but let's not forget where we're coming from here. So, oh, kind of lost the MIDI here. Quantize. Oh, was not quite at the right spot here. No, not all of it, just this one.
Nice and proggy this. That's a possible. Okay, I think we'll go with this. Not to stay on this topic for too long. There's a big delay on it though. I'm gonna compress the reverb like I usually do. So what I've done is I'm just putting a compressor on the reverb so it will not take too much space because I will compress it. I'm also gonna EQ it, so I'm gonna cut the lows here. Anything under 300 I don't really want in the mix. But then what I can do after I've done this is really to raise the volume. We're gonna hear it right away. So you can choose if you want some parts, maybe you want to bring it up to create some effect, to build it up. So it works very well if you want to create like more impact before a drop or something like that. And it does still work because I have a side chain on it, so it doesn't really take that much space. The track is still pumpy. But now I need something significant for this track. Like I'm thinking, okay, silent, the bass there is cool. I'm thinking like a chunky kind of effect kind of thing, like to really, so every track has to stand out, right? And for a track to stand out, you have to bring something. So for me, sometimes it's just to bring one sound, one big, like a squelchy, I'm thinking like big kind of thing that will take this track to another level. I'm gonna find that in pad if I'm low enough, or maybe in bass here. So I think I'm gonna sweep a little bit, maybe in effects. It could be cool. Try to add some dimension. Cool. This is sweet. Definitely add a little bit more dimension. Not what I'm looking for, but I'll keep it as I build the mix. I'm gonna continue with another instance of silent, of course. Really finding what I'm looking for. Claps, no. Kind of like this overlay of bass on top there, maybe without the reverb. Maybe with a different, maybe some LFOs in there. Maybe go a bit lower. No, this is about right here. testing things, experimenting with you guys. Ooh, that I like. That's a little bit more inspiring for me to... That's a nice little effects here to start with the hits. And then this, it's a bit off key. Then let's keep on going in this new idea, because you never know, when you start the track, it change direction, you find something, and then you just whip it like Wippenberg here. You just do something else. You just move on. It's like, okay, well, not really. Let's see what else do we got in the bag. Nice harmony there. Keep on building in this idea, definitely. Can bring this up. Not an easy one, this one, guys. It's getting a little bit complex and stuff. But this is the fun of it. It's all about jamming. Let's peak this top end here. Definitely need those plugs here. I would say they even better a bit lower here. Go into silent one. Drop the reverb. I think it's not necessary because it's not what we're looking for here. It's a bit mixed up, this track. So guys, what do I do then now? I do Control A, color region by track, name region by track, and then I'm gonna be like, okay, this is interesting. What is there to do now? I'm gonna take it, bring it to about 2-minute mark. Secondary ruler here, so I can see, yes, I'm about 2 minutes. And what I'm gonna do is a simple and quick remix, which means I will turn everything down here, everything you see, all the sounds down. Okay, then I'm gonna think, what is making this track? What is this track is about? And you know, the new element came in now, so I think they are more interesting than the first thing that I built, so this would be, I think, one of the main elements. And then you're gonna, what you hear a couple seconds ago, it's gonna be completely different. So, because I know where I'm going now. I'm gonna start with this, groovy bass. I'm gonna make sure I have a bit of a buzz with it, a bit more of a thump. Make sure it aligns with the kick. Like level-wise, yeah? Put loud now. Alright. I'm gonna check my layer that I put on top, which is like a chunky kind of big thing that is there. If I can introduce it, wait a second, no, it's not this one, I think it's this one. Oh, that's the noise, we don't need this now. I thought I had the more subby, so this is the sub, this is more of like the top Wippenberg kind of like gritty kind of sound. Let's bring it in. Oh, just those two together. Just this, just a mix, just a little remix like this. And you seen I composed this just earlier. I think I need a bit more. I think this is conflicting a little bit in the top end, so I will cut some of the top of this. So I want really the resonance of the bass, like this kind of like nice body of it, but that's it. At the top, I have this gigantic, like super crunchy thing right here. And now that I listen to it, I want to make sure that both of those frequencies are getting well together. Let's see if I bring some of that. Oh, you can see it's a bit dangerous to go there. I'm gonna cut it. Still I have to leave because you can see there's a lot of juice here around 400 that really bring those two kind of together. You can hear? They're on top of each other, but they work. Oof, that's gonna make a great template, guys. And then we have that noise, which I think it's worthy to add now. Because it did make the transition much more interesting. I'm gonna send more to the reverb, so I really have like, hopefully like a swoosh. Yep. I'm gonna try this lead on top. I'm gonna have to really fit it in because it's already busy. Yes, absolutely, yes. I think I'm gonna cut here a little bit to just get the feel at the top, and then the rest can take this space, it's already busy. It works though. Then we can look at the other elements I created first. So I don't know if I will include any of this, but let's have a listen. I'm gonna pull out here track zoom. Oh, there's this pad here that was interesting. It should work because I used the keys from the pad to build this. So I think in addition to that, if I can fit it in there. Oh yeah. Width, just a little bit. So really loud just to test. Yeah, that definitely worked, but really in the back. Just to add a little bit. Okay, now we have those versions of the bass, which I don't think I need. I can try to put it in just for fun. No, this is not necessary. Let's try the other one for fun. No, this is not necessary again. Then this is just our plucks. Try to see maybe in the mix. Could work. I think we'll go much more with a plug than this lead kind of sound. I'm gonna give it a try to put like some plucky kind of sound in there. I can hear something with like a delay kind of ish in the back, like kind of going around. Could work. Would work well in there. Just definitely like a good addition. Copy it. Keep on going. There was one that was more with a big delay kind of thing. No. Okay, so we got it. This really adds to the rhythm, so it's good. We'll cut the top a little bit. It is definitely quite trancey, prog trancey that is. Quite different than, you know, what I would hear. There's a lead here. I don't think this will work very well in there. Well, I will try. So what I will do for the project, guys, I will leave those MIDI tracks in there because I think there's something maybe to be done with that. So let's check here. I'm gonna leave them there just for you guys to enjoy. And of course, I'm gonna start working on this template, guys. The template that I make after episode 250 are definitely richer. So if you bought templates before and you check and you're like, it's $10 now, I'm like, there's a Logic Pro X template, Ableton template, FL Studio template, the sample pack, and every single template really I craft, guys, with attention. I'm here in the studio, I have a really good sound, it's really clean.
and I make them really as good as I can get, and then I release them to you guys for you to enjoy. So yes, they're $10, but I think it's worth it because they are everything that I have to give in every single of those project, guys. And of course, this is the end of episode 256. Until next time.